Hey there guys, today got a very interesting game for y'all. It's the latest Need for Speed Most Wanted. And I'll be driving the Lamborghini Lp560-4. The best car in the world. Well, the best looking car in the world anyway. So in this game, in this video, I'll be playing a few races so that I can earn, I think it's an aero body kit and also a gearbox. I think it's a short gearbox so that I can go race on the harder difficulty races. And in this video, I will go through some tips I can give on how to win races, and also yeah. So basically some tips, and I'll talk about, if I have time, I'll talk about my interest in cars, my very vast interest in cars. Cars is just my life's passion basically. You can just spend hours reading about them or whatnot, but anyway, I won't bore you about that. So I'll go through on some of the tips you can do, some tips I can give for you on how to play the game to win. Basically, what you want to do is, I know it sounds very obvious, but do the easy missions first, mainly because it will help you climb through. It will help you earn the basic gears necessary for the harder races or the higher difficulty races. So you just do the easy ones, and then you might earn like track tires, or maybe lighter bodies or lighter chassis, and then you can just tune your car, and then it will help you in the harder ones. And in the harder races, you'll earn like gearboxes, you'll earn aero bodies, like what I'm doing right now. And with those equipments, you can use them to go against most wanted races. And the other tip I could give you is basically to know your road, to know the road that you're racing. That makes a whole lot of difference. I've played GT5, I've played all the Gran Turismo series, I've played the Forza series, and I had to recalibrate my gameplay, because basically in Need for Speed you don't really need to brake. I guess if you brake, it does help a bit, but in most cases, especially like little small degree corners, you don't really need to brake. I think it's better if you just slide through, or maybe you just ram through a few cars. Different from all the racing simulation. This is more of an arcade game. Of course, Need for Speed are known to making racing arcade games. They're not realistic. So you need to know the road. You need to familiarize with the road. Driving skills is not that important. It does matter a bit, as I'll talk about it later. More important is you know the road, you know where to take a corner, when to take a corner, and traffic. Avoid traffic at all costs. It takes a lot of your time every time you hit a car or you hit the railing, just like what I did just now. So avoiding cars is I think it's very difficult. It's more towards luck based, because you don't really know where the car is going to be. Even if you repeat the race, the car is not going to be at the same place. So it's just avoiding the cars when you see them, but which doesn't work 100% all the time, because sometimes you're going a bit too fast. I mean, there's no time to avoid, and if you do avoid, you might hit the railing. So really, it's more towards luck, I think, in anything. That's why I don't really like arcade racing games. More towards racing simulations that have a bit more control of the cars. And even as I showed you just now, the opponents as well are very, very random, for lack of a better word. They're very random. You cannot really predict what they're gonna do. Sometimes they crash. Sometimes they might hit you. Next is your driving skills. Like I said before, driving skills is not very important, but it does help, especially when you have a slower car. the most important thing is drifting. Just drift every corner and you'll be faster. You will definitely win, especially when you have about the car that's about the same speed or about the same performance as the other cars. You're definitely gonna win. Drifting basically helps you maintain speed in this game. I know it's not realistic, but it helps you maintain speed while the others brake. And not only that, it boosts your nitrous shots, and also just run over all the cars every opportunity you get, because once you take them down, you get an instant 100% full boost for your nitrous. So you can save it up or just use them at every corner. I tend to use them in corners and also in long straights like this. Especially when you use short gears, you're at a disadvantage compared to races with long gear. And also I tend to save up until I can see the finish line, because the races here are very unpredictable. As you can see here, they tend to cut you last minute, or they tend to overtake you last minute. So you just be prepared. So yeah, I think that's about it. I think that's all the time I have for today. I hope you've gained something from my commentary, I suppose. I hope it helps you in the game, and yeah, I'll be making a few more gameplays on this game, and I'll probably talk about a bit more on the tips, and also, since I don't have time in this game, I'll talk about my own interest in cars. And I've actually driven a few supercars myself, and yeah, so Wolf Kid, peace.